Hello. So Green Hell, super awesome survival game. Just gonna plop into the main story. And I do set this to custom because the nutritional requirements of your character are absolutely absurd. No human being birds nutrition like this man. So, in order to fix that, I turn it to low, but everything else stays normal.
Okay, I'm here. Hey! I made it!
Is everything all right?
Yeah! You can come up!
You do know you have the walkie-talkie, right?
You can come up.
Just go ahead. I need to find something in my backpack.
What exactly? The gear should already be at the camp.
You will know when the time comes. Patience.
Very well. You can catch up, yes? The path leads through that canyon.
I know.
So, that's your little intro. Not much of an intro. Off you go. And then more chatting.
Oh, have you tied down the boat?
See, Jake, I know this might sound stupid under the circumstances, but I am glad we came back here.
Yeah, I feel you. The place is beautiful. Still,
we can't forget what we came here for in the first place, I know. But as soon as we're settled in, I am off to the Jawahuaca village. And what if they will not speak to us?
come on, let's not get ahead of ourselves. You're a phenomenal interpreter. If anyone can communicate with them, it's you.
Good thing I have an anthropologist at hand, Dr. Higgins.
So bananas give you carbohydrates, one of the 3 macronutrients you need. The other 2 being proteins and fats. The 4th thing is water, of course, which you would think would be the most dire and necessary, but I really never had an issue with water. I did consistently die from lack of fats, and a couple times from lack of protein, especially in the early stages before I learned how to make weapons and hunt.
Okay, we found the tent.
Is everything all right?
Spacious interior, luxurious cots, not all that fancy. Oh, and there's a dirt floor.
As long as it doesn't leak, I am fine with it.
Soul Trail always delivers. At first glance, it looks like we have everything we might need.
Perfecto.
Well, that's everything. We're officially settled in.
You know what that means, don't you?
I remember the agreement, but maybe we should reconsider this. I'm not sure it's the best idea for you to visit them alone.
Cariño, you know I have to do this. It's the only way to make them talk. Oh, don't worry. It'll be all right. Better pick up some wood. Let's have a romantic dinner.
Romantic canned beans.
Use your imagination.
So you can read all these little pamphlets that are about. They eventually end up stuck to this board on the wall. You know, it's kind of interesting to read them, I guess. You can actually read them without holding the button, too. It's pretty clear, at least on the Quest 3. This is me saying, yeah, they're not really that rich in fats. There are a couple, the capybara, and there's kind of a pig creature that has a good bit of fat, but most of the animals have little or no fats. I did like that things were relatively touchable in this game, and, or I should say, I guess when you wanted to, they were touchable, and when you didn't, they weren't, and that was good. Like, running through small brush, you're not getting stopped every 2 seconds because you hit a tree or something like that. But here, you want to pick something up, you want to pick up a basket, even if there's nothing in the world to do with it, you can pick that up. Super generic layer description of the rainforest. Boop. Little solar, little machete. Better enjoy those while you got them. This took me a minute to get used to because in order to build things you have to open a notebook, you have to select it, and then you kind of carry that off the page into the 3D world. And they're trying to show you that there. You gotta boop your photo, and then you get that, and then you select.
Honey, I can't seem to find a bag or two. Are you sure you brought everything?
Yeah, everything the porters left. Why? Is anything missing?
I'm not sure yet, but it feels that way.
So, hacky time. So logs make long sticks make sticks, and sticks make small sticks. And yeah, you can just kind of throw them into position if you hit the thing. And if you don't hit the thing, it's fine. You'll go pick them up and throw them when you're closer.
I need to find something dry.
Finding dry things sometimes is annoying, but that palm tree I just went by that had the brown leaves, you could always cut that down to get dry leaf. This says use flint and machete to make campfire sparks, but you can actually do it with a flint and a rock.
Well, looks like everything's ready. Mia, can you bring me a lighter?
Remember when I mentioned we seemed to be lacking some equipment?
Don't tell me.
Yeah, we have no fire.
Not a single lighter, nor box of matches. We ordered both. Did you check everywhere?
I did. You need to do it the old-fashioned way.
Well, not the best start of the expedition.
Harder than you think, but not in the game.
Oh, Mia! The fire is burning.
Coming. Give me a minute.
How do you do it?
What?
You seem so calm.
I am calm. I don't know how to explain it, but strangely, it feels safer here than there.
Oh, I don't know. Jaguars, venomous spiders, and snakes. Let's not forget the scorpions. A mere ant's bite hurts like hell.
I am well aware of that. But still, we have a chance to achieve something. Make a difference. At home, all we could have done was be helpless and wait. I prefer the wilderness.
Yeah, you're right. I'm optimistic. If we're gonna find answers, hell, it'll be here. This time we need to pay attention to the slightest details. Last time I must have missed something.
Last time, you were only making general observations. This time, we have a specific goal.
Nonetheless, I'm a bit worried about you meeting the Yabawaka.
Everything will be fine. I need to go alone. We already agreed that's the only way. Besides, they don't seem to like you.
They don't seem to like outsiders. They shot arrows at a military chopper.
Hard to blame them. Since you published your book, they've been under siege by the media, scientists, doctors. The World Health Alliance established a medical camp and probably performed research, violating the tribe's taboos. But I will convince them. I have to.
Thought this was a little weird. Just boom, she gets up and leaves in the night.
Hello? Mia?
Hey, sleepyhead. Finally up?
You left already? Why didn't you wake me up?
You know I hate farewells. I should reach the village shortly.
Remember, if you see a totem, do not go any farther. Those are clear warnings.
I know. I read your book.
Well, I was hoping we'd have breakfast together. You surprised me, that's all.
Admit it. You thought I forgot your birthday, didn't you? Well, I didn't.
So, this is where the pain starts. So we got our time, date, tap to hold, sleep. This is vomiting, top left, fever, left, sleepiness, top right, parasites, low right, and death things. It was red protein, green fats, yellow carbs, and blue water. And now your life is beholden to that damn thing.
Exactly what I wanted! It even has solar batteries!
Makes no sense.
And a macro element scanner. Check yourself to see if you're not missing any. We've been here only a few days, but stress can wear you out.
Tell me about it.
So that gave us protein and carbs.
Well rested and well fed.
Perfect. And keep it that way. We need that brain of yours working at peak performance.
I'll try to take good care of it. Have you found them yet?
See. And as expected, they don't want to talk. They behave as if I am not here.
But they haven't driven you away. That's a good sign. You need to convince them that you're one of them.
Agreed. That seems to be the right course of action. I will sleep on the edge of the village and only eat what I can find.
Quick axe.
Just be careful, please.
I will. But if I am to live like them, we can't be talking so often.
You're right. They're suspicious of technology.
If anything goes wrong, I'll leave the village and get you on the radio. Otherwise, you can assume everything is just fine and there is no need to worry.
All right. Let's focus on the goal. I'll be focusing on indexing new plant species. I think I saw a few new specimens around here.
So, crafting's pretty easy, and I like that you can kind of check on durability and your points pretty well done. Much better than the console version of this, in which you have to kind of go into menu-esque things to look at durability, and you really have to get into neurotic menu stuff to craft. It's just very unintuitive. Tobacco's good stuff in this game. Not in real life. Magic, rock blades. You can run a blade over that and get a sphere. I was trying to attach that, but I think I need to wrap rope around that blade before I can attach it to make a bladed sphere. Now in this case, I'm just going to use the rope to make a bow, because that is your number one most effective weapon in this whole game. Now whatever's in that top slot is what you pull when you reach on the top right. So small sticks and bird feathers will make some arrows. Alright, so when you get this mission to find tobacco, what you really have to do is go and hurt yourself by leaving camp, going to the left, trying to climb this rope. It snaps, you fall, you call me, you have a conversation. Gotta do it.
Oh, fuck me. Mia, I knew I was supposed to not call, but a line snapped and I fell down a good 30 feet.
Just Mio, are you okay?
I'm not sure.
Hold on. I'll walk away a bit so they can't hear you. Let me know once you have checked yourself.
Oh, that's definitely not good. It's all right. Nothing's broken. Just scratches and bruises. Nothing to worry about.
In the jungle, every scratch can be dangerous. You need to patch everything up. You remember how to do it?
Yes, I do. Mullenaria. Long, smooth, acute leaf, surrounded by yellow flowers.
That's it.
Okay, I'll go look for it.
You should have it in your notepad. Call me when you've treated your wound.
Roger that. Over and out. Here I am, all wrapped up nicely.
Does it hurt?
Not much.
Good. Hopefully, it will heal fast.
So, how are you doing?
I'll be initiated in a few days. I am optimistic. I expect to be treated as one of their own after that. And I should be able to ask some questions then. Some elders are opposed to this, though. Luckily, Chief Kuini is on my side.
Why are they opposed?
I think they were divided even before I joined them. The chief wanted to approach the World Health Alliance peacefully, but a few of the elders insisted on fighting. Now, the Jabahuaca basically have two factions.
Sounds dangerous, Mia. Be careful.
I'm not in any danger. Told you, I'm optimistic. Jake, please come in. Jake, I need you here. Jake, please answer me.
Mia? What happened? Mia, speak to me. Mia! What the hell's going on over there?
Hello? Jake, what the hell is going on there? Oh, come on, speak to me, Jake. ¿Por qué no me respondes?
Mia! Mia? God damn it, this radio.
At this point, you're starting out. You gotta survive. You gotta collect. You need carbs, fats, proteins, weapons, shelter, fire. That's a lot. So, bananas are there. There's fish in the water. Ideally, I'll find a stone and a stick soon. With a bit of rope, I can make a nice stone axe. Moseying, looking for that rock. Best place to find a rock is on rock.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? I had an accident. I don't know what happened. Please, help? Over. Anyone? Fuck.
Always with the bad language. Just 'cause he's lost in the jungle. Eat larva. You can technically eat larva, but not the best choice. You're not a panda. Those are good. Those little mushrooms give you a tiny bit of carbs and also clear out parasites if you were to get some from either drinking bad water, big rock, or if you eat with dirty hands, you get parasites too. So the big rock there you saw, you can smash it on other rock or with another handheld rock, and it breaks into pieces of rock as well as flint to make fire. And if you take 2 normal stones and smash them, then you get the blades, which are great for cutting maul and arrow right there, which now gives me bandages in case I get a boo-boo. So, trucking along here, picking things up left and right. Now across this little bridge, it's just a little nook, and it is handy because there's a cave and a pre-made bed. I think there's some other stuff in there too. We'll see. Raffia nut. It's a palm nut of some sort, but it gives you fats, and that is vital. That's one of the primary sources of fat in this game. Yay, coconut! First, you bash it, and then you put it in your bag, and now you have portable water. Danger snake. Hopefully you can hear that and see that. It's by the big rock on the left, right ahead of me. You can hear the little rattle. You always have to listen in this game. So the coconut, once you drink it, you can break it open and eat the innards to get more fats, or don't break it, put a rope around it, and you have a portable water jug. Here's somebody's old bed. Gives you a safe little nook to sleep in. Mostly safe, as sometimes I have encountered, I think it was a scorpion or a spider in here. Oh, there it is. Right there, little bugger. You can kind of hear a clicky-clacky noise when they're around. And I know I've picked up mushrooms off the cave walls before, give you some energy, but I didn't see any here. And an old bow, ready to roll. Stick it in the top so it's easy access. Always keep an eye on your nutrition, time, and tiredness. Rattle, rattle. See, those things are not great, but you can dry them and get carbs, but if you eat them raw, they will poison you. I'm just avoiding that snake at the moment, because I don't yet have arrows to get it from a distance. Woo! Armadillo! Let me whack a fish with my axe there. The fish are kind of oblivious to you, and I guess that is something you lose in realism, is that the fish, they have a pattern, they get in their pattern. And yay! Arrow time! He's hiding. Is that a caterpillar or is that a tapir? Oh, I think it's got the nose. It's a tapir. Yeah, the long pointy nose is tapirs. Bone knife. They are great because they have both protein and a decent bit of fat in their meat. As you can tell with those nice white striations in the meat. I have so many mushrooms here. Those ones I'm picking up, they will give you energy, which is great, because much like me, this guy gets tired through the day, but he doesn't have coffee, so he's got to suck some fungus. That is good for starting a fire. And if you noticed, when I was trying to get on that rock, I was stuck. And I actually had to do a quick click the left thumbstick to run and jump to get over this little non-existent nub of stoppage there. And there are little times in this game where you get stuck on the world, here and there, periodically. It is raining coconuts. I feel like I tried to put that other coconut away, and I heard the "it didn't go in your thing" noise, and I'm wondering now, am I walking away from my coconut? I don't know. Oh no, it's in my left hand. Okay, good. I want to make a Bidon, which I need a piece of rope for, and that'll be my canteen. In the VR version, it goes under tools section, so that I guess makes more sense. As a canteen, it goes under there. In the console version, it just stays under food and drink, which also makes sense, but is more annoying because it takes a slot of food or drink and less materials you can carry then. Liana vine, otherwise known as rope. And there you go, that was Home Depot right there. Coconut rope. Now you click your, I think it's trigger or grip, and it pops that little cork in and out of the top. If you stick it in your inventory, it will auto cork. It will not just like randomly spill its fluid. So that's good. You really definitely have to have that. And that way, as you do get good, clean, pure water, you can then carry it with you. Now, for the moment, I'm just going to fill it with not so good, clean, pure water. Oh my goodness, and another coconut. I'm living large here with the coconuts. Nom nom. fire, we can pour the unsafe water in our coconut bowls by the fire, let it boil, and then it will be safe, and we can put it back in the coconut Bidon. So this is how you do it. You got your bowls, you got your fluid. Gonna take some of our mushrooms, we're gonna make some brews maybe. Choices, energy drink, and there we go. Instead of cafe, we get fungi. Very important to get all your stuff over here and going. All your meats cooked, your fish cooked, your fluid cooked. Pile it on. I like that they were non-specific here and didn't limit you to 1 or 2 slots. A lot of these will give you energy and sanity as well. You know, eating well, sleeping well, sitting by a fire. Doing things that are good and happy, healthy human things generally give you energy and sanity. Here you can make all these different broths. You can combine them, pour them in your Bidon, and have a communal effect from them, which you can look at by holding an appropriate button. So your little book does tell you, like, once you eat a nut, it's going to say you can straight consumption and what the benefit of it is, versus cooked and what the benefit is, versus put in soup and what the benefit is. So you do actually have to consume it in every possible way, though, before you can understand the benefits. And that does include as well, you can smoke things and dry things. And later on, drying things, it takes the most time, but it is also the most beneficial, because then you can really take protein and fats with you and have them for 4 to 5 days sometimes, depending on the item. And certain plants can go from being toxic to okay once they're dried or stewed. So very important thing to kind of try different stuff out, and it's always a good idea to have saved it and then try something new. And that way, if it causes horrible food poisoning, you can just reload and not do it again. Yeah, food poisoning's no fun in this game. So I'm looking at this little shelter. It's kind of the most basic shelter, and in order to save the game, you kind of have to create that basic shelter. Now, Incuvo did kind of originally hear from the fans, because people were like, how do you save this game? Where there's no instruction for that. And if you don't understand the booklet setup from the beginning, then you're kind of like, did it save? Is it saving automatically? Is it not saving? What's happening? So what they did is, they did put these little totems here and there. And there's not a lot of them, but here and there, they do exist, and then you can just walk up and click a button and save it at these little totems. But anywhere else, you do have to take the time to build a shelter. And this, best trick ever, I learned you can bash these stakes in the ground with your backpack. For this longest time, I've been using, you know, my stone axe or something. Thing is, that wears down the stone axe. And then I learned I can use my backpack, and there's no wearing down of a tool that I then have to recreate. So that's kind of cool. A little bit of a cheat, but not that significant. Leafy. And now you can save. Also nice here is they give you separate save slots for the story versus the Tales of the Amazonia DLC, and in the console version they do not. You get 4 slots and that's it. Do not fall off the log. So much pain and suffering. Yeah, it's telling you how to make your basic wood axe, which you kind of have to do for that moment. Having made a basic axe, you can always then wrap cordage around it to enhance it when you come across one of those liana ropes. Now that, right there, is your tobacco. So in the console version, you actually have to combine things with the Molina bandages to treat different wounds. In the VR version, you just consume the plant So, tobacco and plantain lily, they will help with venom. All this stuff is referenceable on a Green Hell wiki page. I consider that to be like a field book, because realistically, if I had gone to the Amazon jungle, first of all, I would have spent countless hours educating myself. Good, bad, what to eat, what to not eat, what to touch, what to not touch. And then I would not have gone running into the night pell-mell with nothing and just ran off a cliff. So, as I am not as stupid as this fella, I don't see that I should be held to his standard of stupidity. Okay, so on the left here, that is the Savvy Totem. I like the sound of the waterfall, especially like as you get up really close to it, it gets such a loud roar, and that is very realistic. That is a plantain lily right there with the purple flowers, and that will also help you like the tobacco. Old Village. Okay, thanks for watching part 1 of 4 of the Green Hell story. Join me tomorrow for part 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good day.